It's April 30. We're gonna take a look at our beehive we have set up. Installed bees, 3-pound package bees. It was around the end of April, so it's been a little more than a month. And gonna look in the hive real quick and see how they're doing. They seem to be flying a lot today, so that's a good sign. They should actually be on their second round of brood by now. So a lot of these bees you see flying are newly hatched, bringing in a lot of pollen. So there's a good supply of pollen somewhere. It's a little activity at the doorway. Pretty gentle bees. These are Carniolans, excuse me. First time I've used this type of bee. I usually use the Italians. So we'll go in here and take a quick peek. The outer lid, there's a shot of the inner lid. So we'll tilt this up. I have it, a little bit of burr comb. For those of you who have never seen the inside of a hive, that's what they look like. So we'll see how they're doing here. Trick with honeybees is you move real slow, real deliberately. Don't get them agitated. I didn't use smoke on them today, so they're going to be a little bit feisty. Okay, so you can see them drawing out this comb, and lots of brood. Those capped cells are at the pupal stage, so there'll be new bees hatching out of there pretty quick. They've got about 3 fully drawn out combs, frames here, and about 3 partial frames drawn out in a little more than a month, so they're doing pretty good. I see a lot of newly hatched bees. Some of these cells here are where bees have already hatched out, and there's quite a few eggs, you probably can't see it, and small larvae, so the queen's doing her job. So that looks good. A lot of people are afraid of honeybees, but There's really no reason to be. They'll only sting you in certain circumstances. You almost have to physically put your hand on one and be crushing it to have them sting you. Gotta be real careful. I don't want to squish any of them. My girls. There's one there. Get the tool in here and see if I can spread this frame apart. Get in here and look at them. Wow, this frame's really heavy. Heavy with bees, brood, and honey. Wow. Probably weighs a good 5 pounds. Maybe we'll get lucky and see the queen today. Really good looking frame. Every cell either has an egg or a larva or is capped. Heck, there's the queen right there. There she is right there. That large bee right there in the center. Looks much like her daughters. Has a longer abdomen. That's how you can spot her. And usually the bees make a little opening and face in towards her. So she is really swollen with eggs. Very good queen. So anyway, quick look in here, everything looks good. You don't want to keep the hive open too long. Chills the brood and disturbs their regular pattern. So anyway, that's what a queen honeybee looks like right there. Alright, so we'll put this frame back and close this hive up. Be real careful here. I don't want to squish not even one bee if I can. Get off me. One thing you got to do is always keep the frames pushed together, or else they'll build burr comb in between them. It's called bee spacing. 3/8 of an inch. Anything more, they build burr comb, which you can see here. They bridge the space, and anything less, they put propolis in, which is kind of a resin that they use to seal up a gap. So there we go.